Okay, so welcome back, and in this edition, we're going to get rid of this guy, and okay, so let me say 150 so that you can see everything. We're gonna get rid of this, and we're going to use we're not going to use this again, which is username and password. We're not going to do that. So first thing first, we have to get some things going so that everything is going to be quite interesting. So from this section, what we are going to do is we are going to check for our login system. So what we have to do is we have to open up our Microsoft Access database engine. That is where we are going to get the project done. So just go to start, sorry, go to start here, then you select access. So if you can see the access here, just type access. If you have successfully installed it on your computer, you will be able to get it done like that. All right, so I have my Microsoft Access opened right here. So we're going to create a database for this particular system. So the database we're going to create is very simple, and I think we will be getting the understanding for this. So we create a blank database, and I'm going to call this Pharmarcy DB, right? Pharmarcy DB, and I'm going to show up somewhere I want to save this to. So where I want to save this is I want to go to my music. Inside my project here, I'm just going to create a new folder. No, let me go here. Inside my bin folder, that is my debug folder, I'm just going to create this database right there. Okay, so I just click on create, and it's going to create the database for me. Okay, so from here we have this table right here, and it's quite interesting, and it's very nice to get such project done and working. So with this table, I just have to right click and say design view, and I'm gonna give this table a name. So I'm just gonna call this TBL, let's call this TBL admin, right? So this TBL admin is going to contain the admin login or the admin database. So TBL admin, we have this. So we have the ID, which is going to be an auto increment. Then we have the username, and that is going to be a short text. And then we have the password, that is going to be a short text. And then we have the full name, full underscore name, and that is going to be a short text. And then we have the contact, and that is going to be a short text. And I think this is quite interesting, and I believe is quite good. The contact, you can even decide to use number, and it's going to work, but let's use short text for this. So after this, you just save this, and that is done. So we can close this. Now we can double click on this, so we can assign maybe admin to this username, admin to the password, and the full name is going to be iSoft original, and the contact is going to be 0123 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we have this admin user here. So what we're going to do is we just have to go back to our project, and from this section we just have to start coding, right? So from here at the top here, we have to import system.data.oleb. So let's say import system.data.oleb, right? So we've imported that. So let's come to the we just have to get a connection for that. Okay, so here we just have to say that let's come down to the btn login. Whenever we click on the btn login, we just have to declare some statements here. So we say dimcon as new ole db connection, right? And I would like to call this from the top of my login form here. So let's paste this here, and this connection is going to be the provider, right? So provider equals to Microsoft dot ace dot oledb. Then we say the version, so that is going to be version 12, and .o, version 12.o. Then you add this sign, then you say data. Oh, come on. Yeah, you say data source. The source is going to be so here you add the end sign, then you say application path dot startup path, then you add the end sign again, then you add this two inverted commas. So that is going to be the name of your database, right? So that is going to be the name of your database. So the database name was the given database name was let's take a good look at that. Let's see. So from the bin folder, we gave it this name. So let's copy this, and we come here, then we paste it here, then we say .accdb, right? That is an access database. So this is the connection. So after that, we just have to say that, okay, after this connection, let's dim cmd as oledb command, right? Okay, so this command is equal to new oledb command, and this command also is going to be where we want to work, right? So that is where we want to select from. So we will say that select, undo that. So we just have to add two inverted commas. So we just have to say select, then we add a star sign, then we say from. So that will be tbl. So that will be tbl. What was the table name? That was tbl admin. So that will say tbl admin, right? tbl admin, and then we say where, then we say username equals to, right? So from here you just have to add this sign, two of these, right? And okay, so let me tell you this. Give a space bar, come back. I just want everything to be clear. Give two inverted commas inside here, give two of these, and what you have to say is within this you just have to add two end sign. Yes. So oh, sorry, let me take my time to give you the scenario. So we first add this, then we add these two, then inside here we add these end sign. So all these end signs are going to do is going to fetch from the username we want to add. So that is going to be the txt username dot text, right? Then we come back here and we say end. So we say end, then we add up this, then we say, so from here we have to add the same thing. So within the end, we just have to add this again, then we add these two inverted commas, then we add the end sign again, two end sign. So that is going to be txt. So within the end we just have to specify the password. So that is going to be password, and the password is equal to this. So from here we just have to say txt password dot text. So after this, we just say we just have to close the connect. We just have to call the connection. So this is it. Then after that, we say the same thing for the okay, so we will be tackling this is for the admin login users. So let's go to the user table as well. Let's try to add up a user table. So within the user table, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new table. So you just have to go to create, then click on table, and you click on this. You go to design. So this is going to be TBL. That is going to be TBL users, right? So that is going to be TBL users. Then you just open that up. So from the TBL users, what we gonna do is we're just gonna specify the users according to what we want to do right here. So what details do you want to fetch from the user? So first one is the ID, then the second one is the username. That will be a short text. The next one is the password, and then the next one also is the full name, and then the next one is the address. I need the address of my of my users. Then also I need their contact number, and also so far as business is concerned, I need their TIN number, right? And I think you can add a lot, their address or their locations and all that, but I think I need this. So within this also I can add a user. So let's say user, the password is going to be user, the full name is going to be edu Isoft, and the address is going to be maybe Ghana, and the contact is going to be this, and the TIN number is going to be maybe blah blah blah, random numbers or anything like that. Yes, so we have this, and then we can quickly save this, and there you go. So let's close this, and let's close this as well. Okay, so we have to close the database itself. So now let's go back to this, and we have to just copy the same thing from here, and let's paste it again. And here we just have to specify some details. So we are selecting from TBL users, where username, so it's going to be the same thing, where username and password is going to be this, right? Now, so this is going to be let's use cmd2, that is command 2. So let's say let's declare user as strange, which is going to be nothing, and then let's dim pass as strange, which is also going to be nothing. Let's dim add mean user as strange, which is going to be nothing. Let's dim admin pass as strange, which is also going to be nothing, right? So now let's open the connection. So from here I would like to I would like to create a private sub right here. So I'll say private sub connection db, right? So inside this connection db, what I'm gonna say is, now I can cut all these from here, or you can still leave it there, but I would like to okay, so let's say this is going to be deleted for now. Let's cut these, and then let's bring that into the connection, and from here we're just gonna open the connection, right? So we say con.open, and we say dim let's use SDR as OLEDB data adapter reader, right? data reader, sorry. So it's equal to the cmd dot execute reader, right? And we're just gonna say the same thing for the so this one to it, we call it sdr2 as OLEDB data reader equals to cmd2 dot execute reader. So this is quite interesting. Now we have to say if the SDR, which is the first one, that is the user, if the XDR dot read, so what is it going to read? So from here we will say that it is going to read, if the read is true, then we just have to say that okay, user, which is the username, which is the user account, SDR should be our username, and then we say pass, which is the SDR should be the pass, should be the password, right? And from oh, come on, yes, so from this section we will pop up a message box telling the person that login successfully, right? Login successfully, and we're just gonna add a message box style that will be dot information, then we say logged in. Okay, so now we have this right here. So we say me dot hide, and we say frm homepage dot show, and we say okay, now this is what we've done so far. So that means this guy, okay, so from this guy right here, let's cut this guy. So this guy, let's cut this guy, and let's bring this guy in replacement of this, right? So this end if is gonna go, and we're gonna add that end if, right? Okay, so that is it. Now you can see that the connection are not being, it can't see the connection, right? So what we have to do is we have to call the connection db, I think here. Okay, so what we should do is let's cut these, and then let's bring it up here for the login, and that is going to work. So the connection, wow, this is indeed awesome. Okay, so let's cut the whole thing. No, it's not going to be the whole thing. I just want to specify this connection as this database connection, right? So let's cut this connection, then let's bring it up here. So that is awesome. So we have this connection. Okay, so we still have to cut this connection. Really, this is awesome. So let's bring this here, no problem. We will be fixing that later on, so we just have to delete this private sub, no problem. So we have added it to the btn login section. So this is how it goes, and this is for the you know, the user. If the user logs in, that is what is going to happen. So here we're going to say that else if now is not, if it is not the user but it's rather the admin. So we just have to copy this, the whole thing, copy that, then we paste it up here, and we just have to add one end if at the tail of it, and we come up here. So now this was the SDR1, which is for the user, and this is the SDR2, which is for the you know, admin, right? So we're just going to say admin user. So oh, come on, that is going to be the admin user, and this is going to be the admin pass, right? So we have this. Let's save this, and all right, so we have this here, and I believe everything is done. So let's see what we have here. Let's start the system and let's see. Now from the user section, I said user for the username and then user for the password. So it's fetching. Let's see what we will get if we get any error. So it says the admin user. Okay, okay, okay. So okay, okay. So what do we have here? Let's see what we have here. Okay. So instead of using we use s oh come on, sorry, we use sdr2 here, so we just have to replace these with sdr2, right? So that is it. That was the error. Should be able to log in. So we say this is user and user. Now we are logging in as a user. So you see, logged in successful. Now we have the home screen. Let's try again and let's see if we log in as admin, which is admin. So login successful. Now let's see something from here. We just have to say that let's try to okay. So I believe we've gotten the basic understanding. I decided to do some little thing, but I think we will be adding it in our next video. So this is how we do the login system for the whole thing. So on our next lesson, we're going to see how we could design the homepage UI.